What's happening, folks? What it is? I wanted to talk about something that I talked about. Like the last video I did, I was talking about the importance of keeping all sexual activity away from kids. Just keeping it out of sight, keeping it. Don't let them see nothing. Don't let them hear how you talk to your person. And I don't think a lot of people realize like how serious that is. But when I did that, I was thinking and thinking and thinking, and I was trying to remember how I got started doing my own little personal favorites, what I like to do. And so I was thinking, and it took me long, far back. And I don't remember how old I was, but I was a kid. I was somewhere between 9 and 13, somewhere around there. And you know how your parents will take you to your grandparents' house and you play with all your cousins, like all y'all relatives will be together. So y'all will just be over there always playing da da da. So we used to do that, from time to time, like throughout entire childhood. Like coming up, we'll be going to spend weekends or go to my granddad's house, right? So one particular day, I wasn't looking forward to nothing. One particular day, you know how you a kid, you be playing, you hiding under the bed, you doing all this kind of stuff. We was playing, and I came across this Playboy magazine. It was a Playboy. It was some type of porno book. It was a magazine, and it had some friction in it, right? Listen. I still remember this to this day. I playing, hey, funny, ha, hoo, hoo, stubble. I see the magazine. Yo, what's this? The cover immediately gets your attention. I look, what's this? When I opened it up and looked at it, I can't even describe the feeling. I felt horrible. Like the stuff that I seen, I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, like I didn't like it. Like it, and I can't even describe the feeling I had when I seen it. It really bothered me. It made me uneasy. It messed with my appetite. I couldn't even really eat. Like, I ain't like it. And I still can't even describe. It was just a bad feeling, and I didn't like it. And I ever put it up like, man, I don't want to see that. And later that day, when we got home, it just stayed on my mind the whole time, like it was a shocker for me, and it just stayed on my mind. And I couldn't get it off my mind, and I thought about it, and I kept thinking about it, and I kept thinking about it, and I kept thinking about it. Now, check this out, and I ain't even see this coming. Now, I'm putting in requests to go to my granddaddy's house. Mama, can we go see Nana and all this here? Now I want to get over there. Soon as we get there, I run and going straight for it. Now I'm looking for it. Where's this book at? They moved it. Now I'm looking all over the place for it. I'm looking for stash spots and I still ain't know what to do with it. I'm just looking at this time. And just out of curiosity, I found another one. It wasn't even the same one. It was a different one. And so I'm looking at that. And so now I'm not hating it, but I still don't like it. But I can't turn away. I can't turn away. What the? Ooh. Now I'm tearing little pages out of it, taking it home with me. Now, to bring you up to speed, to fast forward, and nobody never taught me this. I just seem like, ooh, I look around, I go in the bathroom, get me some toilet paper, and when I blew him off, I've been blowing ever since. I ain't stopped. And from that particular day, that same day, I tore my hammer up so bad that he was swole, and I almost broke him before I even had sex with a woman. He was swole, my whole thing around my head swole, and I wasn't caring. Now, movies come on like Private Lessons, this and that. I'm looking at them strictly for the scene, trying to see when she take her clothes off or something. Any little scene I see, I'm running to the bathroom. and I'm blasting. And I'm gonna say that day I probably did that about 5 times. Like, I ain't even rejuvenating this fast. And I'm gonna tell you, you know what? I'm gonna start right there. I'm gonna say this here. I do that so much. I literally now I don't even have kids. I don't have kids of my own. I got my stepson I raised, but I believe I tore my package up so bad that I can't even have kids now. But anyway, even though, yeah, I found that and I looked at it on my own, the fact of the matter was, when I seen it, I just wasn't ready to see it. I had no discipline. I ain't had nothing. I had strictly pure curiosity. That's it. And it was something that you can't go and ask people, hey, what's up with this? Is you got to figure it out on your own. This is a straight secret. And so anyway, I said all of that to say this. To this day, that is my routine. From that first day to now, I never stop. Even though everybody do it, I don't think nobody do it as much as me. And like, that is my forte. That's what I do all the time. So now back to when you have a woman that wants you to piss on her, or, punch her or whatever. All of that came from somewhere as a kid. But those particular traits, you don't get that from finding a magazine. Like, something happened, somebody did something to them or did something in front of them, and you just created a monster. And that's what I'm basically saying. Just let kids just grow into whatever they're gonna be, but don't you steal their opportunity or whatever. Do you know how many people would be a different person if somebody in their life didn't come and change the course of their direction? Like, they do one thing. Like, it's a lot of people that's gay that somebody molested them. And whatever that first experience was, you started off hating it, you hate it, man, and over a period of time, you just don't hate it no more. A little bit more longer, now it's you prefer it. You never had a chance to do whatever the normal thing is. You never did that. Somebody done came in and just reprogrammed your whole way of thinking. And so whatever a grown person that's in the world, in the streets, got habits and everything, they'll come to a little kid that has no clue of nothing. And whatever this experienced person do to the kid, that stays with them forever. They take it to their grave. And so that is the importance of why I say keep that away from kids. You see how many kids that's just straight 100% attracted to kids, and no matter how many times you put them in jail, they can't stop it. And if you listen to some of them interviews, they tell you that's just what they like, and that's how it is. But how did they start liking that? Anyway, that was just a follow up on what I did before, to really like go into details on why it's serious, but nobody really gives it any thought on how it gets to wherever you are. But basically, moral of the story, just give kids a chance to be a kid. Peace.